Hey, Performance Reviews, where I give you the review from the technician's point of view. And today we're going to just unbox and take a look at the SEBO G4 Black Edition from SEBO. Now, ironically, this has been put in a white box. And SEBO packages their vacuums kind of by default in a like recycled cardboard kind of look, a lot of them. So they paid extra money to put the black vacuum in a white box. So appreciate the white box, folks. Now, if we go through the SEBO printed literature, there is no reference of the G4 Black Edition. And if you go on their website, you have to go through quite a few submenus before you find the Black Edition G4. You'd have to know that you wanted a G4, and you'd have to select the color before you even knew it existed. So this machine is interesting in the fact that it's really not advertised, or there's really no acknowledgement of its existence out in the open. It is there, but it's kind of shuffled in the back corner. And weird stuff that's been shoveled in the back corner is my kind of stuff. So let's see what this comes with. I'm curious if it has a squeegee for hard floor. I'm curious what tools it comes with. Again, they had like a dealer only bulletin on this, and it's like shuffled in the back side of their website. So let's see what this is. All right, first of all, they even did a matching black handle. Love the red switch. And matching black wand. These wands are usually gray, so interesting. We have the machine itself right here. It looks like they've done a improved gasket here. That's interesting. And then going to the bottom side, there is no squeegee, so this is a carpet-only machine essentially. I wonder if the X7 squeegee would bolt on here. We'll find that out here in a minute. You know, you have your clean outdoor, your quick release brush roller button right here. Yep, right there. Brush roller just pops out if you need. One of the features we love about SEBO. And then of this, of course, being an essential, meaning it has a manual height adjustment right there. We have the cord switch. We have a black body with a red logo, a manual, and a dusting brush. All right, so we have a complete set of tools on board here. Crevice tool, upholstery, dusting brush. All right, that's everything that comes in the box. So let's go ahead and assemble it. This is really, really easy. The body is going to slide on right here. You're going to feel click, and it is now installed. Just so you know, the bag is right here. One comes pre-installed. So next thing you want to do is you want to take your handle, and you want to put this tool holder, you want to slide this through. It's got a Phillips screw. You'll need to loosen that up. So you're going to take this guy, we're going to slide it over. Again, that screw is loose. Maybe put it about 2/3 of the way up and tighten that screw down. Now, here there's a thing that says open on there, and there's a side that says closed. Like so. We're going to slide the handle in, push down. Why pushing down? We're going to turn this lever. And now it is attached. Say a maid runs over the cord, breaks the switch. You can just turn this lever and change out the handle and the cord assembly without any tools, without any electrical knowledge. So you can just do that. And even if it's plugged in like it is right now, you're not really going to hurt anything. So that's kind of cool. This is meant for you to maintain yourself. Let's go over the controls. There's a full bag check light or clog indicator, a check brush indicator, a button to release the brush roller. I showed you that earlier, but you press that button. That brush roller just pops right out. So really, really easy. If you need to clean that, change it, do whatever you need to do. Goes right back in. On the side, we have a carpet height adjustment, 1 for the lowest, 4 for being the highest, and then it cycles right back down. So it doesn't matter which way you turn it, it will adjust. On the back of the cleaner, you have your handle release, and then you have this switch. So what that switch does is when you flip that orange switch, it allows you to pick the machine up for doing a lot of area rugs, or if you're going over a lot of transitions. If you flip that switch again, right here, the machine will lie completely flat. So kind of a cool feature of the SEBO. Now, while we're down here, might as well start talking about the filters. Wow, that flew off. This is just a carbon filter. It's a microfilter exhaust for carbon dust, basically. So probably want to change that about once a year. In the machine, the rest of the machine, if you need to get to the bag in the intake filter, there's a picture of a bag. You lift up and you're pulling off the bag lid, and then you can change the bag. It does have a mechanism in here that if you don't put the bag back, it's not going to shut. So that's what all this is going on. And that also, when you press that, it's actually lifting up the bag and sealing it properly. Kind of an important feature. Also in here, we have the microfilter. You can change this out with the HEPA if you want. And once again, if you don't put this in place, you can't shut the lid. There's this little metal gizmo to keep that from happening. And that filter just kind of slides in like so. Typically, you change those filters about every 8 to 10 bags, which typically is a year of service in the home environment. Now, let's see how much working vacuum the SEBO G4 gets. So that kind of puts it in the middle of the SEBO upright lineup. That is less than the Dart Felix, but that's a little bit more than the X7. I'm not sure why that is. This is especially strange since this machine costs less money than the higher priced X7, and it costs a little bit more than the Dart. All right, we're gonna do a pickup test, and you might have noticed my voice has changed tone. We have the studio microphone, so you're gonna hear the real sound of this thing running, so you know what it sounds like when you're using it. We have some breakfast cereal, some pet hair, some cat litter, and then we have some SEBO Duo-P powder in place of our fine sand. I happen to be out of fine sand right now. I have more coming, but you know, we must continue filming, so we'll see how that does. That'd probably be a little bit harder to pick up than fine sand because it's moist. Let's see how it does. Well, that did excellent. Now, this is not surprising. SEBO has a CRI approval for this particular machine, and the working vacuum numbers were pretty decent as well. I had mentioned at the beginning of the video that maybe you could pull the squeegee off the X7 and put it on to the G. That is simply not true. This is a completely different shape than the X7. So those are not interchangeable. However, there is another squeegee here. I'll put the part number in the description. But yeah, you can get a squeegee and attach it to the bottom if you wanted. The brush rollers are interchangeable. Also, the base plate on the G does not have these suction relief holes like the X7. The clean out doors, basically the same, slightly different shape. And then this has the older style handle release. This has the newer style handle release. And the benefit to the newer style handle release on the X7 is that if you force it, it will actually pop out rather than breaking something. So this is a little bit more durable in theory. And then of course this has a manual carpet height adjustment. This X7 has an automatic height adjustment. So this is not a review, this is just like a first look in an unboxing, but as you can see, it picks up pretty well. The machine is relatively light and easy to handle. It gets really low for an upright. So these are all positive things. So who is this machine for? This is for somebody who just wants a basic upright to clean carpets, area rugs, and have some accessories. This is not for anybody who has a lot of hardwood floor, anything like that. Why this could do maybe some linoleum or some tile in a pinch. It's really not designed to do that. There's no way to stop the brush roller. There's no squeegee on the bottom from the factory. So I hope this gives you an idea of what you get when you get a SEBO Essential G4. This is a very rugged machine. Go see my original review on the G series. I kick it around and stuff. Not going to do that with this one. This one is not mine to do that with. I hope this has helped you. Give this video a thumbs up if it helps you. Give it a share on your favorite Facebook group. And if you really like what we're doing, check out the links below. I'll have a link to your local SEBO dealer where you can purchase this. I'll also have a link to our Patreon and our Discord server. And have yourself a wonderful day.